Back again. Sorry about the departure, the quick departure yesterday, or the last video anyway. My 15 minutes of fame, they went and gone and that was it, so we're back. Anyway, since we're back, I thought we'd cover just a little bit more since we're here anyway, so we'll do this. And we'll cover somewhere to work, probably the thing. Some of you have shed, workshop, garage, a space that you need to do. Don't be too concerned, as long as it can be kept reasonably tidy and you've got everything to hand, it'll be fine. What you'll need, or what you'll hopefully acquire, is files, saw, vices. 2 vices is probably ideal, a woodworker's vice and an engineering vice, or one or the other, whatever can be done. But the engineering vice is probably the more suitable of the 2 at this moment, so a good small vice like that will do, it'll suffice. But if you can have a woodworking vice on a bench, that's ideal. Or if stuck, a workmate fold up bench or something like that will suffice. There's 1 or 2 tools and that you're going to have for a start. A shooting board's always handy, somewhere to cut the stick to length that you can clamp in the vice and just trim off the suit, and a finish saw to finish it through, to not have any kind of breakout on the other side, which will be difficult when we come to the part of putting the shank and the handles together. Scrapers. This is a very good scraper, you know, something with a good handle, easy to work, he's comfortable in the hand. You'll not need this for hazel, but you'll need it for holly and other sticks, that's for sure. Saffron, good tool for largest knots and cuts and cut-offs and things that protrude, but be careful, they're brittle, the blades can be brittle at times and can shatter quite easily. We'll go on to the files. Woodworking files are good and do the business, but they do tend to blunt rather easily, and sometimes engineering files are a better business, and you get all shapes and sizes and that type of thing. Good handles on them, don't want to work them without handles at all, because they'll run you through if you try anything like that, you know. And just start away with the minimal amount of stuff that you're going to need, and pick it up as you go along as you need it. Don't try and buy everything once or spend a lot of money on it, because some things will work and some things won't. So take time and just accumulate gradually. You won't need it all at once. A wire brush, good wire brush is handy for the hazel, because what you'll do with that, you will take all the loose bark off the hazel when it's seasoned, and what you do is you clamp it in the vise, the brush in the vise, and you basically run the hazel shank back and forward on it, and that will take most of the loose stuff out and clean it all up. Getting round to straightness of the shanks, you can straighten them. There is a lot of straight shanks out there, so it's down to yourself. But they can be straightened. A heat gun and tin foil, once they're seasoned though, you don't try and straighten them before they're seasoned. Blackthorn's a different thing in terms of creating handles when it's it's freshly cut. There's ways and means of bending it to achieve that. But we'll start with the simple stuff first and move it along. But if you can find yourself a nice spot to work, preferably out the way of a good lady. She's handy for bringing tea and likes often feeding you that now and again, but they always tend to want to go shopping. That disturbs you, to say the least. Shopping's not my thing, unless it's for particular things I'm looking for. You also acquire, or maybe have, a power drill, a cordless power drill, and there's some very good ones on the market now. You don't need anything fancy. Something, the lithium battery job, most of them that way now, and they hold the charge very well, and they'll do everything you require. You'll need a selection of drill bits and other things, but we'll get round to that later on. But just because the video finished so quickly yesterday, I run out of time. I'm still learning that uploading something over 15 minutes on YouTube is difficult, to say the least. So, and I can ramble on tremendously, so I need to be careful. I need to plan out what I'm going to say. But we'll let you go and have a look-see and gather what you need, or what you think you may need. You look at, when you're cutting, sometimes you'll look at it and think it's straight, and you'll cut it and it's not straight, but don't discard. Bring what you've cut back with you, because you will need to practice on one or two, or it'll help if you practice on one or two things too. So you don't really want to practice on the best of what you've got, practice on the worst of what you've got, and that's always the way, right? And you're going to be disappointed in the first 2 or 3 attempts, and things will not, there's certain things will not go right, and others will, but you'll learn, and that's the thing. I'm just going to show you before I go a stick that my son put together. I gathered the stuff for it last year, and my son made this up. And it's Scots pine, it's all Scots pine. But I thought it was a fantastic bit of, it's made from 3 pieces. And I thought it was a fantastic shape and look and everything, something totally different. And he's nicknamed it Nessie, and he's carved a Nessie head type thing on it and it works extremely well. And it's just something different. It's nice to have fun, and it just, it makes a change just to experiment and do things differently. And it's just beneficial for the soul. But anyway, that's what you can do if you so please, and there's plenty of different types of sticks and shanks and handles out there that you can have fun with. Anyway, we'll leave it at that now, because I think that's probably enough. Other than that, I'm in danger of rattling on for another good while. But go out there, cut your shanks, and as I was showing you on the last video, there's handles. Yeah, you look around and you'll find lots of different shapes and sizes. You'll cut to and put them by, and they'll season out, and they'll be ready for when you're starting. And it's a process. I mean, obviously, you can go online and buy everything you need for making sticks. Everything's there, but it's not. You're not really making a stick. You're assembling it, and it's not the same. It's not the same at all. You want to have all of the benefits of the fun, the exercise, the fresh air, the meeting people, and buildings, making something that is nice. So that's, but an awful lot of stick makers tend to buy everything they need online, especially the crook men. They like, especially when there's shows and things like that and whatnot, tend to buy everything. And there's not many of them make all. So there we go. But anyway, thanks very much for watching, and we'll catch up at a later point, and we'll start putting one or two sticks together and go through the processes of how to get it to come together. Thank you.